Hi everybody. I'm back to do another craft. Moms and dads, you're going to need to help out with this one a little bit. What we're starting out with is I have a piece of green paper. This is a scrap, and I have a scrap of red. If you don't have these colors, really, you could do whatever you want. So what we are making is a caterpillar. I'm making my caterpillar to follow our theme of a very hungry caterpillar. But your child's caterpillar could be a rainbow caterpillar if they want. That would be just fine. So I started out with a piece of paper and a scrap of red. And then you'll need to help your child by using something circular. I used this ramekin. You could use the bottom of a glass or something. And I made circles all over, and I think I did 7. So that they could then cut the circles out. Depending on what skills your child has, you might want to help them cut. Or again, if, like I said in the other craft, if you don't have any safety scissors, then moms and dads, you should probably cut it out for them. And kids, what's the first thing that you're supposed to put on your main paper? What's missing on this side of my paper? It's my name. My name is on this side of the paper. And it'll look backwards to you guys, but that's okay. So I wrote Miss Jillian, because this is what I'm going to glue my circles onto. And then also, moms and dads, since caterpillar starts with C, we are going to glue our pieces on in the shape of a C. So you could help your child make a C, or you could make a C for them. I'll make a C for myself to follow. Just makes it easier, and I like the idea of putting them in a C shape since caterpillar starts with C. So my caterpillar on my book, he's got a red head. So the first piece I'm going to glue on is going to be my red piece. Right at the top of my C. So if you have wet glue, that's fine. I found that I did have some glue stick. That's always good. If your son or daughter is using regular glue, I will warn you, I have worked with your child with glue before, and they all like to squeeze a ton on. So if you do have a glue stick, it would benefit you. So I'm going to glue on my red head. And then in the shape of the C, I'm just going to keep going all the way around. And make sure they get enough glue on here that it's going to stick. You don't want to hang it up on the refrigerator or on the wall and have things just fall off. Although I'm sure there's been times you've brought things home and the pieces are falling off willy-nilly. We try and help so that doesn't happen, but you know, it still happens sometimes. So I hope I have enough pieces for my C. If not, I could always make another one. And I think I have a coloring page for anyone who has a printer that they can work with at home. That would be a coloring sheet of our friend, the Hungry Caterpillar, in case you don't have some of these supplies at home. I'm kind of crafty, so I have some stuff around, or, you know, I still have kids too, so even though they're a little bit older, they still like to do some of this stuff, or have school projects. All right, so here's my fifth caterpillar piece, and my last caterpillar piece. hopefully it will stick. And my seat even went a little too far, but that's okay. So does that look like my caterpillar? It looks a lot like my caterpillar, but it's not quite there. So my caterpillar, he needs, what are these? He needs his eyes. And I have a black marker that was easier for me, so I'm going to draw some eyes. And he has a little, what is that? He has a little nose. And then, what are these called? What's on the top of his head? Those are his antennae. So I am going to draw some antennae on the top of my caterpillar's head. Now my caterpillar doesn't have a mouth here, and I don't think I'm going to draw one on mine, but if you want yours to have a mouth, go for it. So yours can have a mouth, and if you want, you can be done now. Your caterpillar looks like a C, right? Or if you are feeling like you want to do a little extra, you can add some little feet to your caterpillar. And remember, if you don't have green or red, your caterpillar can be rainbow colored. That would be fine, because eventually he becomes a beautiful rainbow colored butterfly. Or I've seen some, I didn't have two colors of green, but I saw some where they did alternating green patterns, and that looked very cute too. And don't forget, you can always talk to your child about what colors they're using, what the shapes are. We want all of this stuff to go into their little brains so they remember and get ready for kindergarten. So again, if they're feeling brave, they can add some little legs. I'm going to do just like on the picture. They've got them at the beginning and the end. So there's my hungry caterpillar. Does anyone remember what he liked to eat? There was a lot. He was very hungry and got very, very fat. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Moms and dads, feel free. You can always message myself, Miss Allie or Miss Carly, if you have any questions. Hopefully some of you do have some of the supplies, or if not, we're going to see if we can find ways to get some to you. And again, don't be afraid to improvise. If you don't have the right scissors, or you cut for them, or if you don't have a marker, use a crayon, whatever works for you. Just get them, active and give them something to do, get their little brains going. And even if they're just scribbling while they watch this video and get to listen to Miss Jillian say hi, then that's okay too. All right, thanks guys. Bye-bye.